G'day everybody and welcome back to Sydney Trains Vlogs. I am currently going through Prince Alfred Park again, redoing a video that I put up a short time ago about the Flying Junctions. I'll explain a little bit why I am redoing that in just a moment, but first I'll just explain what the Flying Junctions are. As said on Wikipedia, the Flying Junctions are a complex, multi-level railway structure that was built in 1926, just south of Central Station. It's a slew of tracks that lead in and out of Central's upstairs suburban platforms 16 to 23. And these were designed by J.J.C. Bradfield, or John Job Crew Bradfield. So, the reason I'm redoing this is because, as some of you have noticed, when I uploaded the last video, it only uploaded to a maximum of 240p, which is horrible quality. So I'm here now, redoing this for you all. So, out of the 3,000 plus videos that I've filmed and uploaded for this channel, I checked every single one of them, but I was having a tough day the day that I filmed the Flying Junctions video before. And I thought, out of 3,000 and something videos that I've done, I've never had an issue with them. So if I don't check this one, the only video out of all 3,000 that I didn't check is the one that had a problem. It only uploaded as 240p, horrible quality, very grainy. More grains in that video than a sack of rice. So this is gonna be a bit of train spotting here at the Flying Junctions. And what I've also done is, at the end of this video, I've attached that 20 odd minute video that you saw before, but you'll see it at full quality. So at the end of this video, like the final 20 minutes of it, if you sort of hear me repeat a little bit of this history of the Flying Junctions, that's because you were seeing the part that I uploaded before. But anyway, this 10-15 minutes or whatever I make this part will be new footage, and the others will be the other 20 minutes will be old footage, but it'll be full quality this time. So these two tracks under me go to and from the airport line. Like, you got A63 headed to Macarthur via the airport now. And then you have all these other bits and pieces here. So it's quite a unique structure. So it's a series of over and underpasses. So there's like really small holes here, so it's a bit of a thing to get the footage right, but that's okay. B22 heading to the city circle. Lucky enough to come here on a cloudy day again, because I'm pretty sure the sun's usually in a pretty bad spot. So yeah, it's the fence is in the way, but it's up there, you can see. So you can imagine if it was completely clear, the sun will be beaming right into the lens of these cameras here. Pretty fascinating spot. So we'll zoom out. I'll show you where I am. I'm in a, what do you call it? A basketball court. So you've also got to be pretty lucky for people not to be playing. Now that VSET's not going through the Flying Junctions. It's going, or about to negotiate its way through Sydney Yard, which is beside the Flying Junctions. So this spot here is actually also pretty good to see things coming in and out of Sydney Terminal. Waratah there in the distance is A48, and that is negotiating its way through Sydney Yard. That's headed from Sydney Terminal. That's probably going to Epping or Hornsby via the T9. So yeah, when I found out, because I didn't really, at that day, as I said, it was pretty stressful day. I was checking I didn't check the comments even, and I got a message from a couple of mates actually saying, like, did you know that your video's only at 240p? And I'm like, it can't be, your internet must be stuffed. So I checked it and I'm like, you're kidding me. So I was just trying to find a way to, deal with the settings. I'm like, well, the video's going good, even though it's, crap quality. But yeah, anyway. But I was so disheartened. I was actually upset about that. I'm like, what? No. But yeah, anyway. So I thought I'd redo this and add that same footage onto the end of this video. So it's going to be a lengthy one for you all. Alright, we'll follow this Waratah over the Flying Junctions. Alrighty, we're now gonna go to what I filmed a few weeks back. This time at full quality, so you can sit and enjoy that at a full quality. This time, not the grainy, whatever that was. Well, right after this V set anyway. It'll move in a sec. Trains just keep coming. Okay. Now off to that footage, finally. This time I'm turning my back to the trains. I can't see if any more are coming. I'm gonna, put that footage up now that I filmed a few weeks ago. So if you hear me sort of, going through a little bit of the history of the Flying Junctions again, that's just because it's what I filmed a little bit ago. But enjoy this at full quality. At the side here, we've got a 4-car Mariung under test, D34. I just saw that at Sydney Terminal not long ago. So I just thought I'd film some trains here for you all. Something a little bit different. I think I've come here before, but the zoom wasn't so great on the phone and all that kind of stuff, and the quality wasn't as good, so I thought I'll come back. Okay, so putting this in a much simpler way, the flying junctions are for trains leading in and out of central suburban platforms, and they are platforms 16 to 23. But from this vantage point, as I showed you before to the left, you can also see trains going through Sydney Yard, which Sydney Yard is for trains coming in and out of Sydney Terminal. You can see a Waratah in the distance there. Don't think we'll see much of it because it'll be down underneath the flying junctions. Might see a little bit of it. Completely missed where that was going. There it is. Or is it that one? It's a maze. So it's kind of a bit of an awkward spot trying to quickly get shots because I have to keep flipping the phone all different ways because it's pretty thin or pretty narrow there, except for this bit here is actually a bit bigger, so you can sort of poke through a little more. But it's a pretty good spot. I mean, sure, it might be awkward to, you know, get some videos and all that stuff, but all in all, it's pretty good. I mean, it is a basketball court, so obviously it's not a good idea to be here when basketball's being played, unless you feel like, you know, being in the way of a basketball. Yes, that's my can of Oxy Shred. I'm gonna take it with me when I go. Also a good view of the clock tower and that massive Atlassian building construction. If you don't suffer from vertigo, you probably will after looking up at that thing. Got that one just in the nick of time, sort of. Got another one headed under the Flying Junctions. Gonna see if I can get that before it runs away. As you can see, you got a cloud up there near the top right of the screen. You can see that there's a bit of rain falling from that one. But I'll keep going until I get a VSET arriving or departing. That'll be good. So yeah, the VSET, if we do see one, will be on the further tracks there on approach to Sydney Yard and Sydney Terminal. There's an Oscar headed into Sydney Terminal. That one will most likely arrive on platforms 14 or 13 coming from and then heading to the south coast. Alright, it has got a red signal. Okay, that Oscar's just waiting for a Mariung, which is just leaving Sydney Terminal, and it's negotiating its way through Sydney Yard now. That Mariung will come into view in just a moment. dear. All right. I don't like my chances with getting a V-set. As we know, yes, taking that with me. As we know that they do not run ultra frequently right now because they're only on the Blue Mountains lane. But anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video, all that good stuff, and I will catch you very soon. Goodbye for now.